Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank Text Banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up in all sports. Pick it up in all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Sitters are here.
I'm ready. Okay, kids, behave.
Man to man.
I got the little guy.
Oh, did you leave cash for the pizza?
I got it.
With more features than ever.
All right, who's hungry?
Mobile banking from Central Bank lets you deposit checks,
You're in timeout.
pay bills,
Okay, you're gonna get a rip screen.
send and receive funds with Pop Money, and more.
Hey.
So you can stay in the game without missing a step. Do more with mobile banking from Central Bank, official bank of UK Athletics.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S Sports. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
You are looking live here at Lexington Christian Academy. Good evening, everyone. William Warfield here with you. Greg Horn will join me shortly. He's finishing up right now with Georgetown College and doing their call-in show, I believe is what he told me earlier. But anyway, we got LCA and Sayre here in the 11th Region All-A Classic Tournament right here, hosted by Lexington Christian Academy. And this game is coming up next here on the network. The teams have already shook hands down on the floor. They're doing their final warm-ups here at Lexington Christian Academy. And these two teams will go toe-to-toe. Sayre made some noise last year in the tournament, and so did LCA. So we'll see what happens. See who will come out on top here tonight. It's the All-A Classic, 11th Region, live here on PrepSpin.com. We'll be right back, folks, after this message from our sponsor.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up in all sports. Pick it up in all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since.
Back here live at Lexington Christian Academy. Hey, it's William Warfield here with you as we bring you the Sayre Spartans and the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. Sayre coming into this ball game under Coach Robert Goodman, 7-10 overall on the season. LCA under Coach Nate Valentine, 10-6 on the season. So this one here in the All-A State 11th Region Tournament. Should be a good one here tonight. Take you down to Sayre Spartans.
For tonight's matchup with the Sayre Spartans and the LCA Eagles. Let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Spartans of Sayre. And guard, a 5'15" senior, number 1, Jaden Blanton. And guard, a 5'9" junior, number 11, James Perry. And forward, a 6'4" senior, number 12, RJ Smith. And forward, a 6'2" senior, number 15, Jackson Foster. And at center, a 6'5" senior, number 31, Marcus Bowie. Spartans are coached by Bob Goodman. Now for the LCA Eagles. At guard, a 6' junior, number 2, Pierce Dalton. And forward, a 6'7" senior, number 3, Hunter Hendrickson. And forward, a 6'2" junior, number 12, Will Hacker. And guard, a 6'7" junior, number 22, Kyle Rowe. And at forward, a 6'6" senior, number 25, Austin Hall. The Eagles are coached by Nate Valentine. The 2017-18 high school basketball season marks the 100th year of Kentucky high school basketball under the leadership of the KHSAA. This year's centennial celebration will give all 255 Kentucky high schools across the Commonwealth the opportunity to be part
Getting ready for this one. You heard the starting lineups. At least I hope you heard the starting lineups there. For LCA, we can give them to you right here. You're going to have Pierce Dalton, Austin Hall jumping up with Bowie here of Sayre, Kyle Road, of course, Carter Hendrickson. And we're underway, and the Eagles will have first possession here in this one. Kyle Road to Hall, and Hall was trying to feed Hendrickson. Ricochet come back out the road. Here's a three from the wing, and that one's good. Will with that three. Will Hacker with the three for LCA. Sayre with the basketball. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Hendrickson clears the board. Carter bringing the ball across the half line as he gives up to Road. Road looks inside to Hall. Hall making his move. Dishes off to Hendrickson. They kick it out. Here's a three from the left wing. Couldn't get that one to fall. Big rebound by Hall. Put back up and in. Eagles on top 5-0 to start this one. Sayre with the basketball out top. Greer and Maggard Orthodontics, they're our title sponsor here on the network. Want to give them a big shout out for everything that they do for us. A little double pump inside. Couldn't get it to fall. And then when you go on up against Hall, Hendrickson, and Kyle Road in there, it's hard to get a shot off. Dalton with the basketball out top, gives it up to Road. Road to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, he's going to have a little room. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Sayre. Sayre almost had it punched loose there. Here comes the Spartans, and that one no good. Rebound, though, Sayre. Here's a three on the way, no good. And Hall clears the rebound, looking up ahead. Here's Dalton, jump shot, no good. Sayre coming back the other way, Smith with the basketball. You're watching the game live here on PrepSpin.com. William Warfield here with you. Greg Horn just joined me here in the house. He'll catch his breath for a second, and he can take over with the play-by-play as soon as he catches his breath. Ball out top here for Sayre. Nice dish inside to Bowie, and Bowie puts it up and in.
Marcus Bowie, the senior for Sayre, getting a nice bucket there.
How was the Georgetown show?
Went well.
Good deal.
Took me a little longer with the weather kind of changing here on me, so nice bucket there.
I'll let you catch your breath for a second and look at your notes, and I'll continue to call until you're ready there, buddy.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. Carter Hendrickson there on the buckets.
Sayre with the basketball out top, being double teamed. They're going to have a reach and foul called against Dalton, it looks like. Yep, Dalton's going to pick up his first foul of the ball game. Our score 7-2, LCA leading Sayre. This is the 11th Region All-A Classic Tournament. You're watching it live here in high definition on PrepSpin. That jump shot no good. Again, hard to get a shot off inside. Nice save there by Hall, able to get it to Road. Here comes the Eagles. Kyle Road taking his time, going to drop it off to Dalton up top. Back over to Road. There's Austin Hall. He'll take the three. Good. Austin Hall drops it from downtown, and Sayre's going to call a timeout. Austin Hall dropping that one, and coach over there saying, good head there, way to use the smarts.
Yep, Robert Goodman, the head coach for Sayre, saying we need a TO, baby. And one of those make Austin Hall so impressive is obviously he's 6'6", but he also can shoot the three ball, and shooting it pretty well this year, not as well as last year, but not shooting it as much, 33% on the year, 7 of 21. But Kyle Road had a big game on Tuesday night there against West Jessamine. He had a career high, 30 points.
I want to mention LCA girls went on to victory tonight against Frankfurt in the first game. Let's get that folded into you. Hear you over there. But LCA goes on to victory over Frankfurt in the first game tonight. Bethany Selby, she had a big game in that one, and I want to say her final total on the board was like 28 points tonight. I mean, just an outstanding game by Selby. Of course, Emily Teal put in a double-double with rebounds and points, and Jalen McClanahan had a big game too.
Congratulations to Coach Menifee and getting that win. He's doing a really good job in his first year as head coach.
They look like a totally different team.
You can tell by the results they're getting, so he's got a lot of experience as a coach and taking advantage of this opportunity. All the timeouts. Sayre, unfortunately, the pressure, LCA so big, just hard to even find the passing lane for the guards there, Sayre.
10-2 is our score. Sayre lost a couple key players off last year's team, according to some of the people that I've talked to, and they're trying to get back to where they were.
Nice pass from Hendrickson the road, just can't get it to fall though. As LCA looks like it's ready to go up by 10, 12-2, but it rolls out, so good break for Sayre. Bowie goes up, misses, but the tip, and it's good, and he's fouled. R.J. Smith, a senior for Sayre with the bucket.
Yeah, R.J. has been outstanding for him over the last few years. And he's one of those players that I was talking about, and Bowie's kind of grown on everybody as well. Obviously, he's got an NBA father.
Right.
But, he's one of those guys that's put together a really good game.
All right, Bowie averaging 9 points on the year. First free throw's up. That's good. On the year, Mr. Bowie from the free throw line shooting 77%, so doing well. Making 3 free throws a game, and wow, gets the shooter's roll there. 10-4. Sayre cuts it down to 6. Little pressure now by Sayre, but LCA, well, I was going to say they don't have any problem breaking, but almost lost it. But Hall, wow, what a block by Smith there with authority.
Nice block, Smith.
Blanton brings it up for the Spartans. Goes up, he's blocked by Hall. Out to Hendrickson to Hall. Hall's done that to a lot of opponents this year. Hendrickson, nice kick in the corner. Hacker loves that corner 3, but passes it back out. Isaiah Hunt in the game, number 21. Hacker shoots a 3 ball. It's good.
That's Hacker's second 3 of the ball game tonight. He started off the ball game with a corner 3.
Well, that is his shot. He hit 5 of those against Dunbar a couple weeks ago, and he is crushing it 50% from three-point line on the season.
That's amazing.
And that's a majority of his shots, so it's not like he's just shot a few. So Bowie misses, Rowe with the rebound. Back to Hendrickson, 3 ball. A little bit long. Bowie clears the boards for Sayre, gives it to Blanton. Blanton passes it up court. Corner 3 ball is off. Rowe going up against Smith, and looks like it's going to be off. Well, there's going to be a foul call.
The senior taking on the junior there on that one, and looks like Rode might have got a piece of the wrist.
Yep, that's 2 on Cal, so he's probably going to take a breather here. Not good. 2 in the first quarter. Key player for LCA, but checking in for his first action night. Zeke Greer, number 5, just a sophomore. Got a lot of talent. Good 3-ball shooter. Pierce Dalton back in. So you got Hall, Hendrickson, Isaiah Hunt, Pierce Dalton, and Greer for the Eagles. Missed jumper. Rebound to Dalton.
Dalton got a little high on that one, did he?
He did.
Showing the vertical.
Showing he's got some hops. 13-4. LCA going inside where they've got a huge advantage. Hendrickson kicks it in the corner. Dalton, he can shoot the 3. That one's off, though. Good rebound by Blanton. I believe he's going to be fouled by Hendrickson.
A lot of people surprised that Sayre running the zone tonight instead of going man-to-man, but they really have to because of the size factor.
Yeah, they've got to try to limit the penetration there and dump off so that LCA can do to all their bigs and posting up there on the block that they love to do. So a little token pressure this time by the Eagles. Smith brings it up, gets over to Blanton. Blanton dribbles down the corner, tries to get it to Bowie, but pass was thrown a little bit too low for the big fella to get, so Eagles will take over.
Give a shout out to White Greer Maggard Orthodontics, our title sponsor here on the network. Also a new sponsor here on the network, Bud's Gunshot. And we'll have the hot shot of the ball game tonight. Look out for that replay.
Absolutely. Hendrickson turnaround. It's off. Smith battling. He comes down strong. Nice rebound by Smith. He can bring it up. Two, handles it. Nice individual dribble. Comes up. Wow, nice take. Just couldn't get it to fall. Greer brings it up for the Eagles.
Good ball movement there by Greer.
Nice reverse layup, Isaiah Hunt. He was a key in the Dunbar win they got a week ago on Friday night. Came off the bench and just gave a spark defensively and some buckets offensively. Then they started him in the second half. The Eagles did, and he played the whole second half, did a phenomenal job as the Eagles got a comeback win on the road at Dunbar. LCA playing a little zone with Road already 2 fouls in the first quarter. Don't want any of their other bigs to pick up fouls. Or limit those at least. Trey Atkins, number 2, is checked into the game for the Spartans. He's got it right now. He's kicks it back out. Blanton also in for Sayre. Number 11, James Carey. Bowie, Smith. The bigs, 12 is Smith, 31 Bowie. No shot clock, so they can take their time working around. Blanton kicks it. Atkins 3-ball up. It's good.
Nice shot.
Good ball movement there.
You know, and that's really what Sayre probably should do as far as their offense goes here tonight, is just really kill some of that clock, keep this a low-scoring game.
Absolutely. Don't want to get into a run and gun game with the Eagles. Just take the time, get good high percentage shots. Hall goes up. He's going to be fouled. Bowie gets the call. That's his first. He's obviously a key player to keep on the floor, but nobody in foul trouble. It's, in fact, I believe the first foul called on Sayre for the night. First free throw by Hall is good. 72% free throw shooter on the year. I had predicted he'll be up over 75 by the end of the year. Really got a good stroke for a big guy. Going to the University of Cumberland to play college ball. They were at Georgetown on Saturday. They're 24th ranked in the country. They were 14-2 before they lost by 2 to Georgetown on Saturday. Austin will be a nice fit there.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah. Good job to get the shot off by Smith, but comes up short. So in the first quarter, it'll be Lexington Christian Academy 7, Sayre 7. I'm Greg Horn, William Warfield. Thanks for tuning in here to the All-A Classic Tournament here in this region. LCA hosting this year. Terry Johnson and staff do an outstanding job. I want to thank White Greer Maggard for making this possible here on LCA Network. And then also we appreciate Bluegrass Orthopedics for all the work that they do. They do a phenomenal job, and appreciate all that they do to help make high school sports possible. Bud's Gun Shop. So
we'll put Coach on here to talk about his work.
Congratulations, Coach Menifee, on a nice win.
Oh, yes, it was. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, talk to us about it. What were the keys, in your opinion, to you guys getting that W today?
What we kind of talked about preparing is really taking care of the ball. That first half, we only had 3 turnovers. That was key for us, taking care of the ball. And then we knew they were going to be aggressive with the press, and we just wanted to have composure and embrace it and kind of throw over top of it because we did have some height on them. And then once we got it, we wanted to be in attack mode. And the girls really did that. After about the first 2 or 3 minutes, we got that first game jitters out of our belt. And then after the girls were they settled in, and we kind of controlled the game from that point on.
Well, you guys obviously are making a lot of improvement this year. What have been some of the things if you kind of try to establish your philosophy of basketball for the Eagles? Talk about that.
Really, for me, it's just them understanding basketball and really reading what the defense is doing. And sometimes we have to adjust out of what our set play is and just kind of go make a play. And tonight, that's kind of where we were. The girls just needed to go make plays and spread the floor out and look for each other, and they did that. And then also that will to win. They've had some rocky years here. Even, our record doesn't show it, but we've been very competitive this year, and the girls have dug back from some deep holes. And I said, if we didn't dig ourselves some of those holes, we could easily be a 500 team or better right now. and that's slowly growing on them. It's a hard transition. Probably playing for me is a hard transition.
Sure.
But they're getting that mental toughness and being physically tough as well.
Well, and I think that's the thing that people with basketball understand. Obviously, you have to be physically gifted, but when you're going to start trying to win at a high level, it's as much mental, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And you can see we came out there in the third quarter and we kind of lost focus, and we had 4 or 5 quick turnovers, and it's just more you lose that focus and that fight. And, I had to call a timeout and kind of get them reevaluated and say, look, we're fine, but we can't turn it over. We had 3 the first half. There's no reason for us to turn over and give them any momentum to get back into this game. And then they kind of settled down, and it went from there. And like I told them, I said, if you keep attacking that rim, we'll get to the free throw line. I mean, we're a really good free throw shooting team. I mean, when we get it in Bethany Selby's hands, she's shooting probably close to 80%, and so is Grace Royalty. And so, and then Emily Till, she's been battling the flu, so we brought her off the bench tonight, and she gave a big lift and knocked down some free throws and was able to drive to the rim using a mismatch. We knew the bigger girl wasn't as athletic as her, so we tried to use that by spreading the floor out a little bit, and it worked for us.
Well, talk a little bit about what Bethany Selby's given you this year.
Oh, the very first part of the year, it was a struggle for her trying to learn what we wanted her to do and kind of break off some of the old habits. But here over about the last 7 or 8 games, she's locked in and played lights out. I mean, and she's filling the stat sheet up. She's rebounding. She's scoring. She's making assists. She's doing it all. She's taking charges. I mean, she's playing a complete game, and I'm happy for her, and it's helping the team. And she's probably playing as good as any player in the region right now.
She is definitely playing at a high level. Well, Coach, congratulations on the W. When do you guys play next?
Well, we'll play Wednesday against Sayre. It's going to be a match. Me and Charles coach together. We're really good friends, so it's going to be a fun game, and hopefully we can come out on top again and keep this thing going the rest of the week.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. All
Thank
right. That's Coach Mendelsohn, the head women's basketball coach here at Lexington Christian Academy. They got a nice first-round win today against Frankfort, and they will play Wednesdays. You heard against the Sayre Spartans. Back to the men's game here, 22-11, LCA up. And foul call there on Sayre, so it's going to go over to LCA. It's going to be foul on number 15, Jackson Foster. He's a senior, so Sayre's got several seniors on this team, so got some experience. Hacker with, I call it a layup. He did miss it, but it was a good shot. Hall with the rebound, puts it back. Hall's got 9 points. He's leading everybody in scoring right now.
Hall getting it done on the boards for LCA.
Yeah, he is a load to keep off the boards, no doubt about that. Speaking of boards, Dalton sneaks in there and gets another board.
It's amazing how many boards a game Dalton gets, being one of the littlest guys out there on the floor, but he still gets in there and gets them.
He does, man. He's a really scrappy guy. You got to have some guys like him, and you got the big three of Hendrickson, Hall, and Rode, and Dalton and Will Hacker, man. Those guys are great players in their own right and just do all the little things that you got to do to win. Rode inbound it, gets it into Hendrickson. Wow, good hands by Hendrickson. About lost his balance, still got the shot off, couldn't get it to fall. Blanton's got it for the Spartans. Blanton brings it, guarded closely by Dalton, trying to get it to Atkins, but Hacker doing a good job denying him, so they're going to have to set it up, try to run it the other side on the left. Gets it to Bowie. Bowie tries to get it to Atkins. Hacker with the steal. He goes in, misses. Good tip by Hendrickson. Carter Hendrickson, he's got 6. 26-11, LCA's biggest lead of the game. Right now, LCA playing aggressive man-to-man. Sayre having a hard time getting in their offense. Bowie's got it, picks up his dribble, needs somebody to get open, and may have to just shoot that thing.
Timeout going to be called here by Sayre. It's going to be a full timeout.
Coach Goodman trying to get his guys to regroup. 26-11 right now, scoring-wise. Hendrickson with 6, Will Hacker with 6, Kyle Rowe with 3, but got a couple of fouls, so he's got to be careful. Austin Hall with 9. For Sayre, Bowie's got 6, and Trey Atkins has got 3, and rounding out the scoring there for them, R.J. Smith with 2. So obviously a tough match for Sayre, but giving it all they can. And LCA trying to look to see if they can go back and get back to Frankfort. Not got quite the successor they've wanted. They've had some tough draws in that tournament, man.
Yeah, and actually this year it's going to be over in Richmond at EKU.
Oh,
so okay. Frankfort Civic Center. I don't know if you heard about it yet, but they're going to tear it down.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're done with it.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow.
This will be its last year, is what I've been told.
I did not know that. The Mid-South Conference, where Georgetown and Pikeville, Lindsey Wilson, Campbellsville all play, that's where they have their conference tournament, so I guess they'll be looking for a new home.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Frankfort plans to rebuild a new arena or if it's just done.
Wow. Yeah, I hope that they will, because it's a nice center spot there in the state.
Ollie Classic has signed up with EKU, where it originally started at, I believe.
Well, that's true. It did originally start there. That's a great point. Hall with the dunk, baby!
Say no. Let's watch that again, Greg. We're going to slow this one down.
Goes up. R.J. Smith tries to come get it, but Hall would not be denied. Stufferino.
That was nasty.
Yeah, Big Austin showing some hops. Bowie gets it, goes in. Nice drive by Bowie. Marcus Bowie there is a nice take. 28-13. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen Austin dunk before. I've seen Hendrickson get several dunks.
I've seen Austin dunk pretty hard at West Justman last year.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, I saw him. It was kind of like a baseline dunk.
Uh-huh.
And it surprised me then.
Right.
So I was probably ready for this.
Knew that he could do it. So.
Yeah, I knew he could throw it down.
Yeah, it's my third year of watching him. That's the first time I think I've seen him dunk.
Of course, at West Jasmine, when you jump off that floor, it's like jumping off a trampoline. I mean, you can get up there.
Got some springs on it.
Yeah, it does.
Good pass. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Nice block, Smith.
Yeah, big-time block. Smith really athletic. It's tied
up. Should have been a jump ball there, Henderson. Able to tie that one up.
Excuse me. On the alternate possession, they'll go over to Eagles, but I tell you, Smith's really athletic.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go play at the next level somewhere.
Yeah, I like RJ's game. Takes it off the glass, brings it up the floor. And Will Hackert. We're going to have an offensive foul call on the Eagles.
We're talking about, this being the basketball game here tonight, but this is also two of the smartest schools playing here tonight. I mean, when you look at their, overall grades and how they report it, the academic side, these are two of the smartest schools in the state going toe to toe tonight. So these guys got the brains.
That's right. Basketball only lasts so long, but academics last you a lifetime. And you're right, two really, really good academic institutions. Blanton, a little bit long. Smith gets it, but unfortunately, foot was on the end line. But you're right. I tell you, to be able to do the academics that are required at these schools, plus play athletics, you got to work hard, both in the classroom and on the court. It's a great accomplishment. I've taught some kids that have went to both schools that go to college, so they were prepared. And Austin Hall, he'll be playing college basketball, and he drains the three ball. 31-13. Austin leading everybody with 14, averaging about 18 a game, so he's close to his average.
I was sitting there thinking, they said that, the numbers are down as far as athletes that you see play in high school going to play Division I. It's really not that much of a percentage.
Right.
But if you look out here on the court, you've got at least 50% of these kids out here on the court that are going to go play at the next level. That's pretty amazing.
Yep, you got a lot of guys here that can play. Smith shoots it. A lot of talent, and academically they can do it. So gives them a little bit of an advantage because they're prepared to handle the class load in college. Yep. Several of them feel confident taking college classes even in high school.
I got a feeling Kyle Rhodes is going to go to a major top university when it's all said and done after next year.
Absolutely. Big summer coming up for him, and he plays on that Indiana elite team that's really good.
We'll have to see if he if he announces on another network, though. Hopefully he gives that to us, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to talk to Cheryl, his mom, and make sure we get the scoop.
Yeah, we want the announcement.
That's right. We want the
first.
That's right. Right here on PrepSpin.com, baby. All into Henderson, back to Hendrickson. Henderson turnaround. Oh, short. Got a good look, but just didn't go up quite strong enough. Spartans like to see if they can get this thing down. But moving screen called up top.
I got a feeling. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there now. But I got a feeling that Kyle will go play somewhere in Indiana.
Well, he's been playing on the Indiana Elite AAU team. It's really, really a lot of talented players, some different states, not just Indiana guys. Obviously, Kyle playing. I think Michael Marino, actually from Scott County, maybe a mistake that plays on it.
Got what, 3? Yeah, you're right. You're right about Marino playing. But you got 3 major universities there.
Yep.
And don't you have IUPUI too?
IUPUI's in Indianapolis, and they're a good Division I program. Butler in Indianapolis.
So you got 5 major.
Yeah, Purdue, Indiana, Notre Dame.
Yep.
Ball State's up in Indiana. So there's about 6 or 7 Division I programs.
And it's the home of Larry Bird. Can't go wrong with it, right?
Absolutely, baby. Indiana State. There you go. There's another one.
There's another one, yeah.
French Lick, Terre Haute. I think it's Terre Haute. Smith drives and he draws the foul. Really like this young man's game. Hall gets the foul. That's his first, but that's 7 on the Eagles, so bonus here on out, but only 22.6 left. Smith's got 2. Wants to see if he can add to that total. Rims out on him there. It's tough. On the year, Smith shooting 72%. He's been to the free throw line a lot, 109 times.
Oh, wow.
Big fella getting it done. Yeah, there's good. Nice stroke there. So he's got 3. And sure LCA will probably hold here for the last shot. Only 18 seconds. Got Zeke Greer handling the ball right now. Old Isaiah Hunt.
Hard to believe we're already at halftime.
Yeah, it's flown by, man. Oh, good pass to Isaiah Hunt. Nice double take. Pump. Oh, couldn't get the finish, but nice double pump, as you said. Really nice.
Oh, watch out, cheerleaders.
Incoming. Wow.
They almost got it.
Look at it. They're laughing. That was funny. All right. Well, our halftime score is 31-14. I'm going to go downstairs and get some stats from WL Stats. So we'll be right back after this. Thanks for carrying the load, man. I appreciate
be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court. I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Sitters are here.
I'm ready. Okay, kids, behave.
Man to man.
I got the little guy.
Oh, did you leave cash for the pizza?
I got it.
With more features than ever.
All right, who's hungry?
Mobile banking from Central Bank lets you deposit checks, pay bills,
Okay, you're gonna get a rip screen.
send and receive funds with Pop Money, and more.
Hey,
so you can stay in the game without missing a step. Do more with mobile banking from Central Bank, official bank of UK Athletics.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
All S, all P, all O, R-T-S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
High school, as we have first round action in the All-A Classic Regional Tournament. Lexington Christian Academy hosting the tournament, and Sayre is the opponent, and LCA up 31-14 at halftime. Looking at some statistics for the Eagles, you got Carter Hendrickson with 6 points and 6 rebounds, Austin Hall with 14 points and 7 rebounds, Will Hacker with 6 points, Kyle Rode with 3 points, 1 rebound. Kyle got 2 early fouls in the first quarter, so did not play very much after that. Isaiah Hunt had 2 points. That gives LCA's 31 points. And for the Spartans of Sayre, Trey Atkins with 3, R.J. Smith with 3, Marcus Bowie with 8 for 14. So Coach Rob Goodman, Sayre Spartans just kind of rough go of the first half, but they've got the ball to start the second half. So William Moorfield is beside me, and we'll take you here through the second half. Bland gives it, 3-ball attempt deep in the corner, and it's good. That's the kind of start that you want to get if you're Sayre. So Jackson Foster with a deep 3-ball.
Nice big shot there by that young man. Showed a really good stroke on that shot.
And that's a good start that obviously the Spartans needed to try to get back, cut this deficit down. And Dalton kicks it over in the corner. 3-ball in the corner, Will Hacker, and that is his shot, man. 50% from three-point range, and Hacker, the corner, he loves the corner 3. Rode with the rebound. It's a little pressure there from Carey, but 6'6" Rode pulls up. Nice pull-up jumper there by Rode, coming off a career high 30 points last Tuesday night against the Colts. West, is that West? Is that right?
West Jessamine.
Yeah. West. 90% sure, but I get them confused.
Yeah, East Jessamine's the Jaguars.
Jaguars, that's right.
He probably would have hung 60 on them.
Well, I'll tell you, I was looking forward to that Friday matchup between Lafayette and LCA, but obviously the weather got it, so that'd been a nice game. So hopefully it'll be made up. Since it's a district game, I guess it'll have to be. So
I'm going to be in trouble when I go back home now.
I was going to say, brother, you live in Jessamine County. That was William Warfield, not Greg Moore. Don't be.
No. That was somebody else.
Yeah, yeah. That was our guest mystery color commentator here tonight. So Austin Hall with the bucket and tries to get the 3 old-fashioned way, and he does. He's got 17. Yep, Kyle battling back from that sprained ankle he got against Scott County back in early December and really just starting to come back into form. Wow. Nice steal by Hacker, but Coach Goodman was wise, got a timeout right before that pass was thrown. So
right before it, yep.
How about that for timing? I want to thank White Greer, Maggard Orthodontics, and Bluegrass Orthopedics, and Bud's Gun Shop for being sponsors here. Also appreciate All Sports, locally owned at Fayette Mall. Been big-time supporters of PrepSpin.
Yeah, they're great partners. We appreciate all that they do. Bluegrass Orthopedics as well, Andrew Carlson, his great staff. And we're excited about the new partnership with Bud's Gun Shop, doing the hot shot of the game. We're going to have some PSAs that we play during the games, and it should be an awesome partnership with them too.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people really like that. It's a great place, and help you if you're a beginner. Go see them. They'll take care of you, educate you. All right, out of the timeout, Blanton brings it up for the Sparties. Try to go back door. Nice cut by Smith, but Rode did a good job of reaching down and deflecting it. Kicked it to be out of bounds.
It started back too quick. I was digging the song.
Yeah, it was a good song, man.
It is a good song. You're right.
You're doing a good job mixing it tonight. A little Bon Jovi. Halftime. Nice drive by Atkins. Tries to go up, but he is tied up by Hendrickson, and on the alternate possession, it'll go to the Eagles. Like, we got power. Lights went out up here, but we're good. Woo! Wow.
Ouch.
Man, R.J. Smith with the Courageous Award for me.
Let's see it. Let's watch this again. I'm going to slow it down. You're going to see Hall's going to dish to Hendricks. I mean, Smith didn't move at all. He just kind of stood his ground. I mean,
yeah, that took a lot of courage, man. A 6'7" guy comes full speed at you.
Henderson definitely took a tough spill, but
he hit his head.
Smith really didn't do anything wrong there.
No.
You want to see that again so we can see what he hit his head? Watch this again.
I think he must have when he fell. Because
here's slow down. Slow it down. Oh, yes, he did. He took it right there.
On his temple.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't see that the first time.
I didn't either.
But that was definitely a floor knockout punch right there.
Man.
Didn't knock Carter out.
Yeah,
but he definitely bounced off the floor there.
Yeah, that was.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's.
Get that man some ice.
Definitely had to sting a little bit. Oh, well, LCA, the pressure, and unfortunately Sayre, 10-second calls. They couldn't get it over. So that'll go over to LCA, but Andrew Carlson will take good care there of Mr. Hendrickson.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Dalton in, up top to Hacker. Isaiah Hunt checks in for Hendrickson, number 21. Good cross court pass to Hunt, gives up to Dalton. Dalton up top to Hunt, fakes it, kicks it in the corner.
Somebody playing with their lights up here, aren't they?
They are. Oh, good pass in the lane to Hunt, but kind of cutting in an awkward spot there. He wasn't sure whether to shoot it or put it on the floor. He tried to put it on the floor, but he dragged his pivot foot, so that'll be a traveling violation. LCA in the 2-2-1 press, which caused some problems. Baylor Brown, number 1, gets his first action tonight. And he and Zeke Greer back in, number 5, so some fresh troops. In the corner, Bowie drives, nice drive, couldn't fit. Oh, man, what a tip in by R.J. Smith. Sweet.
Smith is definitely a baller.
Yes, he is.
I think we've said that a couple times tonight, but can't say it enough, right?
Yeah, he's really gifted athletically. Very smooth. And outmanned tonight with the 3 bigs there for LCA. Rowe gets it, post up on Blant, and that's a mismatch. And puts it in. Kyle now with 7 points. See, Greer gets called for the foul, so it's going to be side out of bounds for the Eagles. I mean, the Spartans on the foul on the Eagles. So Blanton's got it, guarded by Baylor Brown. Baylor, a junior for the Eagles. Has started some at times this year, so Bowie with a nice take, but on the drive, he's going to be called for the foul.
I just noticed, I don't know why I didn't notice it earlier. I knew LCA had their cheerleaders here, but I'm just now noticing that Sayre brought theirs too, and I didn't even know that they had a cheer team over there.
Yeah, Sayre's.
I guess when I think of Sayre, I think really small school that not a lot of people really talk about, but
right. Yeah, they're growing and getting it going over there. Yeah, got a nice little squad there.
Of course, they do have a state basketball championship over there too, don't they?
Sayre.
Yeah, I think they do.
Really? Well, I know I'm pretty sure, if he's not the leader, he's the second leading scorer in Sayre history. David DeMarcus could flat fill it up. He's been about 20 years ago, but my goodness, he could shoot the 3.
And his son played here and also at Bryan Station.
And he's at a prep school right now.
Rachel played volleyball.
Exactly. She's got a scholarship to play for the Jaguars of South Alabama.
Nice.
So, good family.
And Dakari Johnson played for him for a while too.
You know what? I'd heard that.
I saw him play for him as an 8th grader.
Did you really?
Yep. Matter of fact, he played on this court as an 8th grader when Sayre came here.
I totally forgot that he did play for him his 8th grade year, but I was not aware of that and did not get to see him. That would have been a treat. Now with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yep.
Hendrickson misses. Hall, what a tip. Oh, he gets another one. Man, Austin Hall, my goodness.
Dakari was one of those guys that when I saw him as an 8th grader, he had all the hype surrounding him and everything. He's going to be the next big thing, Yep. But as an 8th grader, he didn't play the part as much as I thought he was. So I was like, man, this guy's just all smoke and mirrors. It shows you how good you get with age, though. The more you play, the better you get.
Yep, especially the bigs. They mature a little later. So, oh, good pass. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Henderson can't get a break. It's about 3 that he's had that are almost all the way down and come out. Oh, there he is.
Nice.
Smith showing that outstanding athletic ability.
All right. The next amazing play, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Uh-oh.
Your favorite movie quote is going to be how you call it.
Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to think what would apply here. I was thinking real quick, the Top Gun, I feel the need for speed. Because R.J. Smith, he takes off for flight, and we got an Austin Hall dunk.
Yep. I would figure that you would be like Smokey and the Bandit or something like that.
I love that. And then also I love Tom Hanks and
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Oh, my gosh, that one. And then The League of Our Own. He's like, there's no crying in baseball.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Love that one, Forrest Gump. Oh, lots of good Forrest Gump ones. Forrest Gump, it's still, man, it's on at least once a week on cable.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the all-time great movies right there. And for the time, the way that they mixed in, those presidential parts of the movies where he's talking with the president and stuff, that was some cool stuff for the time.
Yeah, back then, you're right. That was.
Because, it was almost like he was there, right?
Yep, you're right. That was big time back then.
I went to the theater and watched that movie by myself over at the Man of War movie theaters back when it was pretty big.
Yep.
I remember watching that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
A while back. That was probably before these guys were born, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody here would have.
I'm not sure what year that came out, but.
Yeah, it's got to be coming up, I would think, on 20. Yeah. We have to look that up here the next time out. All right, back to action here, 43-25. It's going there on movie trivia.
Hey, it just goes to show we can talk about just about anything. Right?
That's right, buddy. Don't put us in a box of this doing the sports. Poor Blant, man. What he's having a guy my size, 5'9", having to guard a 6'7" Hendrickson, but he's giving it all he's got, but gets called for the foul. 1994 was Forrest Gump.
94, wow.
23 years, unbelievable. Oh, nice pass. Road finishes it.
And I guess I remember going to see it so vividly because it was one of the greatest movies I ever watched.
Oh, it is. Like you said, it's a classic, man. It is a classic. You know, life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you'll get.
I remember going to Lexington Mall. Here's another one for you.
Wow.
And watching Leslie Nielsen's The Naked Gun, the first one.
The first one? Wow.
I watched that by myself. I watched a lot of movies by myself.
Hey, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Great pass there. But unfortunately, Henderson got fouled, couldn't finish, so he's going to go to the free throw line, see what he can do. But that's a funny movie, Naked Gun. Wow, that's a blast from the past.
Now I got kids. They like to go watching movies now.
Absolutely.
We saw Jumanji and Star Wars here recently. Fun times.
Yeah, I got to see Star Wars. I haven't seen that yet. I want to wait till all the crowds and wait too much longer. We'll be there. Hendrickson now he's got 7 points on the night. Carter having a great senior year, averaging 20 points and almost 10 rebounds, 9.6 if you want to, for you accountants out there, but you round that up, that is 10. This time, Sayre breaks the press, no problem. Blanton's got it. Dalton's back in. You got the original starting 5 for LCA. Atkins, good ball fake, gets it to Foster, good kick to Blanton. Atkins in the corner. See what Foster's got, 3 balls, showing his outside game, R.J. Smith. He claps his hands, gave him a little momentum there, enthusiasm after draining the 3. And LCA the turnover, so Sayre wants to see if they can capitalize here. They got it down to 19.
We got a shout out here is Nick Ballou. Ballou, I think's how you say that. Watching tonight.
Shout out to Nick. 3 ball up. Oh, it's off. Road and Hendrickson gets the snow out. Oh, wow.
Throw it down, big fella.
Man.
Here we go. Gotta watch this again.
Wow.
You see
great outlet pass by Road.
And we're going to slow it down here.
NBA, that's okay, but
that was a monster dunk, bro.
That was a big-time dunk right there. I think the TV stations just left since they've been a nice one to get on the news. Blanton, a little spinner in the lane.
Nice move.
Shake and bake, a little wheel and deal. Blanton's got, that was his first bucket of the night, but it's down to 17. Sayre, a little 5-0 run here. Road takes it strong, and Smith's going to be called for the foul. Going to be his 3rd, but Kyle Rhodes like, we'll stop this run here. We'll just, let me take it to the rack. He did. It's good. Kyle having a great year from the free throw line. Going into this game, 90%. First half, he did not shoot any free throws, so now he's made those 2, so he is 29 of 32 on the year, so he's up over 90% right now. He's got to get a few more games under his belt. He missed 2.5 weeks because of an ankle injury, or he would be right in the top 5 in the state. Hendrickson gets the miss, kicks the Road. Road pushes it, hits Hall.
Oh, I thought they were going alley-oop there for a second. Hall was airborne.
They were thinking something, a little alley-oop action, but not able to connect. So that's amazing. Those big guys all can pass and play. Not just guys that post up underneath. Shoot the 3 ball, pass it. Sayre had it down to 17. Bowie with the fadeaway.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was nice. Marcus Bowie with the fadeaway jumper. Marcus has got 14. Having a really nice game. Austin Hall, Hendrickson posting up down low. Smith and him battling, and Hall gets it. He's guarded by Bowie. Fade away by Hall. It's off. Rowe with the rebound, goes up, buzz. Whoa, almost got the roll.
Wow.
All right, well, into the third quarter, 49-32. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. Greg Horn, William Warfield here with you. All-A Classic Regional Tournament action, first round. LCA, the host school for this region for All-A Classic. Sayre Spartans, their first round opponent. Blanton with the strong take and buckets. That's 4 for Blanton.
Yeah, that was a great take to the hoop.
They got to be down to 15. They're chipping away at this, Sayre is. LCA, a look to go inside. Oh, Foster. Oh, good grip.
Nice. Yeah, that was
Atkins
a nice
with a strip. Nice job by Trey Atkins. Blanton's got it. He's driving, and Hendrickson going to be called for the foul. Blanton's like, I'm going to go north-south, baby. I'm going to take this thing. Jaden Blanton. That's 3 fouls on Carter, so. Nobody with more than 2 on either team other than Carter just now picking up his third. They get into Smith. He goes up strong, and it's good.
Nice.
Strong take. R.J. Smith.
This
He's
game,
got 12.
This game's starting to get out of the comfort zone, if you will.
Absolutely. Down to 13. It was 21 a couple minutes ago. And nice roll. Oh, that one hurts there. That's going to be 4 on – no, 3. Okay. Which for Sayre's huge. I thought it was his 4th. Not that it's good for the 3rd, but 4th, you have to be really, really careful. And you know LCA is going inside with that height advantage, so they're going to go after him.
I was just sitting here looking. Somebody sent me a message about the PGA golf. The camera guys walking off. They're on strike.
Really?
Yeah. So I got a message earlier today saying, hey, do you want to come down to the Bahamas and work cameras for us? BD Global's down there.
Yeah,
they got their PGA
I saw
tour.
you on Brooks's Twitter, yeah.
So
dude.
It's legit, man. They're on strike.
Wow.
But I don't have a current passport, so I had to turn it down.
There you go.
Going to go get one tomorrow.
I was going to say, brother, yeah, be
just
ready.
In case.
Be prepared. Yes, absolutely. Oh, good pass and the finish by Jackson Foster. It's down to 13, baby. 51-38. The Sparty's making a run. It was 21.
You got us a game.
Oh, man, that hurts. Smith gets his 4th, and obviously we're part of LCA Network, so I just like to see a competitive game, and I love Smith's game, so that's 4 on him, so he's got to be extremely careful. But Hendrickson going to the free throw line. He's got 8 on the night. Makes it. Free throw wise, shooting almost 80%, 79.2. 61 of 77 going into tonight's game. Be playing Division I ball at North Florida University next year, Jacksonville.
Nice.
So be a little bit warmer in the winter time for him. Won't have to worry about snow very often. 53-38, 15-point lead for LCA, but Sayre been chipping away at it. Oh, Smith had a good look. Couldn't get it to fall. That would have been nice for the Spartans. They got it back down to 13, but see if LCA can expand it. Hunt's got it up top. Hall, he can shoot the 3 ball, and he makes it. Austin Hall, he playing University of Cumberland's next year, Williamsburg, Kentucky. He's a nice addition to their program there. 14-3. Lost only 2 points to at number 1 Georgetown on Saturday. Hendrickson's got his 4th. Got to be careful. Two key players for each team. Smith with 4 for Sayre, and Hendrickson now with 4 for LCA. Get it into Blanton. Blanton guarded by Hunt. That's a good matchup there. 2 athletic guards. Blanton takes it, can't get the fall. The follow-up in buckets by Jackson Foster. Jackson Foster, 7 points. He's coming alive here in the 4th quarter. 16-point lead for LCA. Still comfortable lead. It's down to 13, but good rebound and the bucket by Hendrickson. And Smith has to be careful with those 4 fouls. So.
Yeah, that's what makes this LCA team really good is, you know, when they start to feel that their lead's slipping, they come back and answer. They got the potential, Greg. I'm telling you, they got the potential to not only go to All-A state and win that, but they got the potential to potentially make it to the Sweet 16 this year if they be the team everybody thinks that they can be.
Yep. If they stay healthy, you know, and the guys are growing. Bowie with a nice take. He's fouled by Hacker, but yeah, obviously got the big 3, but Will Hacker's really growing. Pierce Dalton's doing a better job at point guard, and Isaiah Hunt comes off the bench and gives them some good minutes, and Zeke Greer's playing with some confidence as a sophomore. So,
well, they certainly have shown that they can compete with the likes of a Scott County, with a Trinity, with a Fern Creek, and
they played the schedule. They played the schedule to prepare this year.
Have.
And they're going up to Trinity.
They got that. They got that big bump that continues to be in the road here in their own district, though, with Lexington Catholic. So,
Of
course, last year they won the district tournament
on Catholic's home court. So,
yeah.
Yep, that's a battle there. I think there's a rematch coming up in there.
There is, yeah, that's coming up real soon.
So, yeah, it was really weird because that first game, the LCA was jumped off the first quarter, was all over Catholic, up by 10, and looked like they were going to dominate. Second quarter, Catholic cut it down to 5 at halftime, but the second half, it was all Catholic. I mean, they dominated.
Yep.
So, Bryan Station's, 14-2, I think, and Lafayette's playing really, really well. There's a lot of good basketball this year in the district, the region.
There is, right.
Let's see here. Lexington Christians, of course, all A's the next couple of weeks, so not till February 9th, the matchup with Lexington Catholic here.
Is it that far away?
Yeah.
Seems like it's tomorrow. You know?
Yeah, I was thinking it was closer too, but you forget that after this week, then all next week's all A, so there's 2 weeks.
Yeah. We'll have to see what kind of commitment it's going to take to get us over to Richmond, you and I.
Absolutely.
To get over there and do some of those games.
Yep.
I know they got a rights fee.
Right. Yeah, they have to figure something out there. Marcus Bowie at the free throw line. Bowie with 15 on the night. He misses that one there. Hall with the rebound. Hall's got 22 points, leading scorer for everybody in this game. 17-point lead there for LCA. Spartans headed down to 13 and we're on a 5-0 run, but LCA, as you said, they've been through the wars with these seniors of Hall and Hendrickson and juniors, Hunt, Rode, Dalton. All great pass by Rode. Wow. Nice.
It's just, you know where your teammates at.
Yeah, those guys cut, and then Rode finds them. And Hendrickson, Hall, and Rode, they all know where to find each other back door. Blanton shoots 3-ball. It's off. Rode with the rebound. Pushing it. LCA with numbers. Good pass to Hunt. Wow.
Got a Sayre Spartan down here in the backcourt.
Yep. Blanton.
Foster or Blanton?
That's Blanton. Yeah. Unfortunately for.
He's getting back up, shaking it off. So.
Good. Yeah, Blanton's a competitor. Fortunately for Jackson Foster, that's going to be it for him tonight. He's got 5 fouls, but played really hard, had 7 points. I got to give the coach at Sayre credit, man. I mean, he's not slacked on the schedule. He's played Scott County, Henry Clay.
They made some noise last year. I'm trying to look up the way that the app is on the phone now. You can't really go back and see the previous year, but they played pretty good last year from what I remember.
Yeah, they did. I can't think of the young man they had that was really good. I'm drawing a total blank on his name, but
yeah, he was the point guard last year. That was really, really good.
Yeah, I forgot he graduated. I was thinking he was still with, but he did. But yeah, he was. I think I've been leading scorer.
Yeah.
Outside of Hollingsworth, behind Hollingsworth, the leading scorer in the city behind him, if I'm not mistaken. He really, really could ball. Since Blanton's out, they're gonna let Foster handle it some. Also checking into the game for the Sparties, number 30. Clay Brumley, a junior. Got a foul called there. Isaiah Hunt picks up his 3rd. So 9 fouls on Sayre, 6 on LCA, so 1 away from the bonus. Roan Sanders, number 10, in. Also number 30, Clay Brumley, as mentioned a while ago. Marcus Bowie, Atkins. Yes, Bowie. He's got 17, so his dad Sam in the stands tonight. Got to be proud of his son, playing really well.
Sam, big deal there in the NBA, but he was also, or is currently, I believe, still as well, but he got into the harness racing.
Yeah.
And has done very well in that from my understanding.
Yes. He's a really sharp guy. Fouls on number 2, I believe, Trey Atkins. So that'll be 2 on Trey. Rode going to the free throw line.
Jake Doobie was the kid last year.
Okay, there you go.
And they went on to the 11th region. They ended up losing against Lexington Catholic in that one, but they had a win over Madison Southern in the first round of that, but they were also runner-up in their district against Bryan Station. So they were district runner-up, and they went on to the 11th region last year, and Jake Doobie was the star. So there you go.
Well, that's good research there. Yeah, he was a player, man. He played really well last year. Good news, Blanton back in, so he shook off the. Man, shows he's feeling fine as he drains the jumper. 64-45, Blanton at 6 on the night.
Crossover by Rode.
Wow. Man, great take. Hendrickson with the tip, couldn't get it. Blanton drives, and if the call's going to bleed, I think it's going to be a block on LCA. I think Pierce Dalton gets the call. It's foul. It's his 2nd, so Blanton's going to go to the free throw line.
I'll be back here again tomorrow, I believe, for the games here. And matter of fact, let me pull up. Let me see if I can pull up the schedule.
Blanton shooting 73% on the year from the free throw line, so he's a pretty good free throw shooter. makes it. Blanton having a nice game.
Tell you that, I'll be back Wednesday and Thursday for those games. Tomorrow I've got another game scheduled, looks like. Anyway, we'll work it out.
Oh, yeah. All right, so 64-46. And
Kyle, I think Kyle wants to dunk so bad. He's the only guy I think that I haven't seen amongst the three that hasn't dunked yet.
Yeah, he's wanting one now that Austin's got one. I'm sure those guys are competitive.
Yeah.
64-48. Smith with 14 points now for Sayre. He and Bowie both having outstanding games for the Spartans. Hendrickson over to Hall. Dalton's got it. He's pressured by Atkins. Kicks it over to Hall. Hall leading everybody with 22 points. Henderson's got 14. He's had a great game. Usual solid game. Easily had 20. Had some just barely come out. And Hall finishes the drive with the layup. He's got 24.
That was a tough get, too, because he had Smith right there, right on him.
I love it, man. Sayre not laying down. Still competing. Blanton goes to the rack again and is fouled. So when will LCA play next? The Wednesday?
Yeah, LCA play Wednesday, I believe. Let's see if we can pull up the All-A here. See what it says. Of course, they don't put the brackets on the KHSA thing. We had to go to allaclassic.org.
Yep.
That's not even it either. Yeah, there we go. Regional basketball brackets. 11th region.
Yep, Blanton couldn't get it to fall, so unfortunately had a chance to cut in, but turnover on LCA. So
LCA will play Model in the next round, which is a semifinal, Wednesday at 8. Frankfurt and Berea is in the other semifinal.
Okay. So Wednesday at 8 for LCA against Model.
Yep.
Okay.
And then LCA girls, I think he talked with Coach. He said they're playing Sayre
Wednesday.
So that'd be the 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock game. All right.
So Wednesday we'll have a doubleheader here
on Wednesday.
On
all right.
PrepSpin.
I will be here. Smith, a little bit short, but Blanton is all over the place in the fourth quarter. He has played really well. Alley-oop. Oh, good recovery by Hendrickson. Oh, Smith couldn't get it to fall. It's the kind of night for both teams. Had some close ones that just wouldn't fall, both for LCA bigs and for Smith for Sayre. I think Atkins can be called for the reach in. He is.
Pull up the 11th region girls bracket. So LCA's playing Sayre at 6 o'clock Wednesday.
Okay.
And Model's taking on Berea at 6:15 on Wednesday here. Or I'm sorry, on Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Model and Berea. Sorry about that.
So both LCA teams will be playing here on Wednesday then.
Yeah.
So the girls at 6 against Frankfurt, and then the boys against Model. Is that right?
Yeah, and tomorrow we got Frankfurt taking on Berea right here.
And the girls.
Okay. In the girls and in the boys.
And the boys. Gotcha.
No, I'll take that back. The boys is Frankfurt versus Berea.
That's right. Because the girls are playing LCA, Frankfurt and LCA, the girls.
And
Wednesday.
then Model and Berea is playing here tomorrow night in the boys.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, all we know is we'll be here Wednesday.
We'll be here
We'll
Wednesday.
be here Wednesday. So, yeah, LCA,
tomorrow,
both LCA teams are playing Wednesday. We can tell you that for
tomorrow. That's not tomorrow. That's not us. But Wednesday we'll be
here. We apologize. We confused each other, and we probably confused you too. But just tune in Wednesday for the girls at 6 and boys at 8. 68-48. 24 points, Austin Hall. 16, Kyle Rhodes. 16, Carter Hendrickson. 9 for Will Hacker. Oh, good take there by Sanders, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Jackson Davis, number 33, true freshman there, checked in. Taylor Brown, nice pass to Davis. Chase Widmer in, number 14, 35, Jake McIntyre in. Shots off, and that's going to be your final. LCA 70, Sayre 48.
All right, so I'm going to repeat this just to be
Absolutely.
clear.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
Right.
Go right
you're
to it,
good.
brother.
Tomorrow night,
Uh-huh.
in the girls, you got Model and Berea. Okay. In the boys tomorrow, you've got Frankfurt and Berea. Wednesday, in the boys, you got LCA taking on Model.
Okay.
And Wednesday in the girls, you've got LCA taking on Sayre.
Sayre, that's right. I messed it up. I said Frankfurt. It's Sayre. That's right.
Yeah, LCA taking on Sayre in girls.
Okay, there you go. That's where I was messed up.
Yeah. LCA play Frankfurt tonight.
Tonight, that's who
they beat Frankfurt tonight.
Okay, tonight. Yeah. So, yeah, I got here late, didn't get to see that one. So, all right. Well, man, it's been good. We'll look forward to seeing those matchups. We'll be here on Wednesday and give you updates on Tuesday. But LCA gets a nice win here, 70-48, and just Sayre, just like a lot of teams that LCA plays, man, just too much bigs for the Spartans, but they competed and had it down to 13 at one time. But Austin All hits a big three of his 24, and Rowe with 16, Henderson 16. So you got 56 points between the big three out of the 70. Just another ninth office for them.
Just amazing.
Sayre had Bowie with 17 and Smith with 14. Blanton had 7, and then Jake Foster had 7, so they had some nice balanced scoring too, but Eagles just a little bit too much size for the Sparties.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in this evening, and Greg and I will be back on Wednesday night.
Wednesday, 6 o'clock. We'll be here.
Doubleheader.
Yes,
Coming your way.
Good night.